How everybody doing out there, YouTube land? I'm Quiet Curtis. Right now, I got D Gutter here with me. D Gutter, you there?
Yeah, what's up? I'd like to say happy holidays, everybody.
Okay. Right now, today's topic is the Millennium Generation. Now, the Millennium Generation is followed by Generation X. Now, Generation X, pretty much, you can't really say that to them. Generation X is generation that actually follow behind the baby boomer stage. Now, the baby boomer generation was like 40 years ago. Now, Generation S popped on the scene, and pretty much everything is vulgar language and cursing and pretty much say on your mind as not they're not following morals or ethics. And then you got the millenniums. Now, the millennium, that's what today's topic is, the millennium. Now, the millennium is a complete 360, the opposite of Generation X. They way out there. Pretty much you can't say shit to the millenniums at all. I mean, matter of fact, their attention span is more like a nanosecond. And I'm telling you right now, one thing about the millenniums, now the millenniums is totally different from Generation X. The millennium generation is pretty much is the 80s. Now the 80 babies are growing up now, and like it or not, the millenniums are here, and the millenniums think totally different. Millennials pretty much live in the middle, the gray area. They do not think, matter of fact, they think totally different from Generation X, which they follow behind Generation X, but the millennium got their own style. Now millenniums pretty much stay in the gray area. Now, the millennium do not believe in a Jim Crow. They don't believe in segregation. They don't believe in black or white. They live in between. And pretty much in their world, it's like basically everybody's equal. And basically accepting everything. When I mean everything, I mean they accept all types of sexes. And no matter what I mean by sexes, I'm not going to be going like details because YouTube is pretty much demonetizing my shit. So every time I go into details and speak specific, I get demonetized. For some strange reason, YouTube is always demonetizing my shit. But let me get back on track. Now, the millenniums, pretty much you can't speak to them. You can't say nothing to them at all. You can't really say nothing to them. Matter of fact, the millenniums do not show no type of respect for moral, no ethics, no tradition. I mean, they basically just pretty much go by themselves. They act like they pretty much hatch from an egg and pretty much they defend themselves. That's the fuck up thing about the millenniums. Now, I'm going to send a disclaimer here before I start this video. If it doesn't apply, let it fly, and also the fair use. Because what we do here is basically it's fair use. This is a man channel here. I'm here to address men needs, women's. Y'all could actually join in and participate. Let your guys pretty much know off the cuff here. We going things off the cut. What I mean off the cuff means it's not rehearsed. It's everything is straight war talent. So pretty much me and D Gutter, we do things off the cuffs here. That's what we do. D Gutter, you can pretty much take it from there.
Okay, Quiet Storm. Quiet Storm, I don't need you to interrupt. And this is a very important message. This is for young black men. Okay, this is a man channel, and my message towards the young black man. Okay, I was watching a program, a YouTuber program. I'm not going to say the YouTuber name. I'm not going to say who the person I watch on the program by that YouTuber. But that female made an interesting point that when me and Quiet Storm talk about since our previous conversation, black women are are not the backbone of the black community. I'm going to say it again. Black women are not the backbone of the black men. The reason why I say the black men, because when the black man puts his seed out, that's the new black community. Black women cannot impregnate themselves. Life don't start with the black woman. It starts with the black man. Black man is the alpha and the omega of all races. And that's a fact. And two, there's no more shame tactics on single mothers. Now, the reason why they call it single mothers, because, quote, the white feminists, right? When the white feminists have their movement, right? There's a lot of single white women with children. So, instead of shaming them down and saying they have a child out of wedlock, they call them single mothers. And then when the 80s came, that's when the black woman participate in that problem, which they call them single mothers. In the black community, back 46 years ago, it was embarrassment for a teen mother having a child out of wedlock by marriage. When the father was there at the home, right, the father would bring shame on the daughter of having a child at age 16. Because the moral, the structure was totally different 46 years ago. But when they X out the fathers out of the family, when they totally X them out during the 80s because a black female decided to run with that propaganda, with that white feminist crap, which everybody know in the black community, the black man don't have the power to oppress black women. And I don't know why they participate in that crap, but unfortunately, the white feminist movement excel, and the black women wind up going back. And again, the white feminists still put their man up front. They still make their man of the head of the household. But the black woman, which they want to destroy the black man, right? They practice single parent. And they promote children out of wedlock. They promote bastard children. And they promote lesbianism, which will destroy the black community. Okay, I have nothing against homosexuality. It is what it is. But I'm talking about the black community. And this is a fact, people. And young black men, you need to wake up. In which we have a nation of black men, overly emotional, violent, being produced out of these wedlock homes, children born out of wedlock, or these bastard children structure. And we was talking about this way before our previous show. And it takes another YouTuber, which he watched our show. Then he took our messages, right? He got another platform, which another lady spoke from, and proved what we just said. Now, the reason why I'm not giving no names whatsoever, because I don't believe promoting people's shows. And once again, black women are not the backbones of society. You know what disgusts me, people? What really disgusts me? Our president, not this president, our black president for 4 years. Correction. 8 years. You know what I mean, people? 8 years. His legacy he left behind. The black community woke up upon it because, unfortunately, we don't have a black community anymore. But when you say black women are the backbone of the black community. That really disgusts me. That's like the black man has no value whatsoever. And if it wasn't for the black man, there will not be no black community. I'ma say it again. This is a men's channel. And if y'all black women out there get offended, I really don't care. I really don't. Because it's time to preach the facts here. I cannot just takes a black man to build a community. That's what a new community forms at. It starts and ends there. And I wanted to say this, before I want to go off on a rant but I want to say, why the black woman participates in that propaganda and that bullshit white feminist? Why y'all participate in that black woman, knowing the fact the black man don't have the power to oppress anyone? The black woman was busy protecting the family and providing for the family. Now join that bullshit star show, the white feminists, right? And the reason why the white feminists the way they are, because they white counterpart, the white man was depriving them of an education, depriving them of a career, depriving them of equal opportunity. The white man was doing that to the white woman. The black man has done nothing to the black woman besides supporting the black woman. The black man did not withhold careers. The black man did not withhold education. The black man did not withhold opportunity. But y'all ran in that platform anyway. And the sad thing about it, they promote lesbianism in the black community. That's why we have a high percentage of 70% of shit. Oh, we the smallest woman in the world, black woman's farmer. That degree don't mean shit. That degree don't build up communities. That degree don't build families. What it does is separate from the black man. And which the black man will have no part of you, period, no more. That's why majority are single or lesbians. You can take it from there, quiet storm.
That was deep. That was deep, D Gutter. It's hard to follow behind that though, but like I said before, this is a men's channel and we basically address men's needs. And right now, I'm basically gonna bring right back the topic, Millennium Generation. Now, I'm not knocking down Millennium Generation because they are the future and they up next at bat. It was Generation X, but now the the 80 babies are grown now, so they up next at bat. Generation, but I ain't like the way it pretty much is going. It's going to hell in a handbasket. What I mean by hell in a handbasket, you can't tell the Millennium Generation nothing at all. They got a attention span like a nanosecond, and they think they know everything. Pretty much, I was talking to a young man, and today's generation, because basically me and D Gutter, we from Generation X. That's where we from. We from Generation X, which is followed by the baby boomers. That's where we from. That era, that era doing transition. And when it was the baby boomer, pretty much it transformed, and Generation X was taking over. We was from that era. So that era that we from, basically, when me and D Gutter, we more like in between. We between the baby boomers and Generation X. Now, we got morals, we got ethics, and we carry on tradition. Ancestors, to our grandmothers, to our mother and fathers, and we basically brought up in generation, which is between generation the baby boomer and Generation X during that period of time, we was both raised in a 2-parent household. I got a black mother, and I got and pretty much saying from D gutter. So what I'm saying is that Generation X is completely different because they pretty much actually encourage having babies out of wedlock. I mean, encourage not getting married, making bastard kids, and pretty much what you got right now is a product of society. What you look at right now, everything pretty much going to hell in a handbasket. What I mean by hell in a handbasket, the society is pretty much fucked up. Everything in disarray. Pretty much the order is wrong, 100% wrong. Which pretty much in the black community is that they put the woman first, put the children second, and the man is dead last. That's the Millennium Generation. And I'll be frank with y'all guys. I'll be completely frank. The Millennium Generation really don't care. They don't care. They don't care at all. You can't tell them nothing. They got their own style. They got their way of thinking. And pretty much they don't follow tradition. What I mean by tradition, they don't follow they don't follow behind the elders no more. They pretty much got their own style. But I'm gonna tell the Millennium Generation pretty much now. It's not new at all. It's like a repeat. We all been there before, being defied, trying to find our own way, trying to find a place in society. But I know Millennium Generation, pretty much the Millennium Generation don't want to hear that no more. They don't want to hear that. They want to keep things real. And pretty much you're not real with them, they pretty much cut you off. They won't deal with you no more. They won't do things their own way. Which is quite understandable. Because when me and D Gutter was pretty much in Generation X, we did our own thing too. I'm just telling the Millennium Generation is pretty much I'll tell you guys this. Those of y'all pretty much don't those of y'all don't follow, pretty much don't check out my history or follow history, are doomed to repeat it again. When we about doomed to repeat it again, that means the same mistakes that Generation X did, now the Millennium going to do it too. I see it coming. I see it coming right here. I see it coming. Single mothers, babies having babies, having children out of wedlock, making bastard kids. It's sad, but it's true. Generation X is going to hell in a handbasket. And like it or not, guys, Generation X is they turn the back. When they turn the back, is they turn to take over. Now they're going to carry the next generation. Now I'm not here to pretty much knock down the Millennium Generation, though, but I don't like the way it's going. But then again, same thing for Generation X. The baby boomer generation don't like the way it was going for the Generation X. The way Generation X came out. Generation X was pretty much vile and vulgar language, calling women out their name, and think it's pretty much reward the good behavior. My bad people, my bad. Reward the bad behavior and pretty much look down upon the good behavior. Now I see the same thing during the transition of the Millennium Generation. It just got worse. They're more like the lost generation. When I mean lost generation, it's like no hope for the future. It's crazy. D God, are you there?
Definitely, I'm here. And to reiterate what you just said about Generation X, Black women, you can't blame Generation X on the black man. Because they X us out. Matter of fact, they didn't X out. You did. Because you decided to take the government subsidies. And what you did to the government subsidies, you have to play by their rules. You pay for cash assistance when you take those subsidies. So you cannot generation. And the sad thing about it, y'all ride that time with the white feminists, which I don't know what's that all about anyway. And the sad thing about it, in the black community, the white feminists promote lesbianism, and gays. Once again, I had no offense to people who in the homosexuality culture. I nothing against that, but I'm talking about strengthening the black community. And they put that garbage in our black community, making it very diluted, making it very weak. And it's sick of it. It's sick of it. And it takes to be under duress, black people under duress to listen. Why is it coming? It's like a captain. He's in the storm, and he sees the high tide coming, and he knows that high tide will lead to that crash into that rock. He's but listen to his own ignorance, he crashed right into it. That's a black man correction. That's a black woman theory. Crashed right into it. Then play victim. Play victim. I'm just done, man. And this Generation X here, I feel sorry for. You know, unfortunately, black men, we're not to blame for it, because we're not participating in that, because they took the tools away from us being a father. They just took the tools away. Period. They demasculated us. They took away. They took our position of being the protector and the provider. And black men, we need to wake up. We need to wake up. We need to stop being over emotional. You know what's sick of me at my job? I could tell this young brother here was pretty much raised up in a single household. Now, I'm from the old school. Instead of addressing a man with facts, look him eye to eye, he want to two black men want to fight that young brother, want to fight that man. And I can tell him raised up in a single household with a mother dominant. And then when he fought for that hook, line, sinker, he went to the damn office, and instead of being a man and mad up and say what he did was wrong, he went and played victim role up there. See, black women, y'all black women, y'all made this shit here. You can't put this on a black man. Y'all made this shit here. This Generation X shit, y'all made this shit here. It's a fucking mess. All because y'all need that bullshit trend of y'all the most educated, y'all the most employable, demasculated black men, made black men feel like shit, and put y'all on the pedestal. Knowing the fact, in order to run a nation, the man has to be first. You can't run a nation based on women being first. Women are the nurturers. Men are the protector and the provider. The children are offspring. And I'm gonna keep on saying this, black people, especially young black. Let me keep on saying this. And I know it's like being down for the stick, but like my mission is to wake up at least one or two of y'all. Cause these black women raised y'all terrible. It's sick of me when I saw that young brother there arguing, emotional like a woman. They didn't trust that man with facts. He want to fight him. And I could tell a black woman raised him. Man, we don't fight like that. We fight when necessary to defend ourselves. But our bread and butter, when we just, I'm gonna give y'all a brief lesson of being a black my black brothers, and I want y'all to listen to me closely. Closely. A black man address another man with facts. He don't address them based on emotions. He don't address them ready to fight. It's like chess. I wish y'all followed around and teach y'all how to play chess. When I teach you, chess is a perfect game, a strategy game, requires you to think before you make a move. That's real life, people. You have to think before you make a move. It's not chess because you just react on your opponent. When you react on somebody, you lose. You got no strategy. You got no plan. No disrespect when you're just like a woman, full of emotions is out there. It's not a game, people. Unfortunately, that brother had to lose his job behind that. But he won't be the first, and he will not be the last. Because this generation X here has been raised, young boys been raised by a black woman. And a black woman is an emotional creature, very much because she's a woman. And you have to say to these black boys, you cannot be emotional like that. You can't do that. You can't go around and think what your heart on your sleeve ready to fight everybody. That's not being a man, that's being feminine. When a man addresses another man, he addresses him with facts. He approach him, look him eye to eye, and address him with facts. Every reaction, he corner block. Verbally, not physically, verbally. Corner block. To make his opponent think, wow, you know what? He's sharp. I can't fuck him on with this shit. I'll move on to the next person. Come on, people, we dropping jewels here, man. We dropping jewels. And once again, it's the black woman's fault for producing these Generation X out here. These weak, young black men. Weak. Very weak. And I want to also talk about the judicial system, how they judge black men with extreme prejudice. There's no game, people. They're not playing no games no more, people. Don't you know in Chicago, they hired a UN police, they hired foreign police to police Chicago, the United States of America, to police, because the police department is unfitted? Come on, people. We're trying to wake you up. I hope I'm waking you up, man. I hope I get you out of that sleeper, out of that slumber you in. And Xing out the black man's period. That fuckery, that foolishness, which you fuck behind the white feminists, which they promote in the black community, lesbian, homosexual, they promote that more in the black community because they destroy the black community. I'm tired, people. And all Jews. This is serious, people. And I hope I wake you up. You can take it over from there, Quiet Storm.
Well, alright, D Gutter. Like D Gutter said, pretty much Generation X pretty much had a turn, and now the millennium is up at bat. The millennium generation is up at bat, and pretty much the millennium is pretty much followed behind Generation X. The same fuckery what their young black single mother had taught them. Pretty much had no respect for each other, for other men, especially other men. That's the millennium generation. Pretty much had no respect for men, period. And pretty much uphold female fuckery. What I mean about the black female fuckery, pretty much if you watch TV today and watch these athletes that play sports, NBA, pretty much thanking their mama. No father in the equation, father nowhere around. Like the mother actually impregnate herself and pretty much born in the world. Think of it, people. If you look at most of these NBA and the NFL players out there, they give thanks to their mama. And they look out for their mama. Buy their mama houses, buy their mama cars. But look at this way, people. Now look at the white players. Look at the NBA white players. Look at the NFL white players. They never praise their mama like that. Because you know why, people? Because they was born in a house and it was raised by two parents. Which pretty much they know that that's the father's job to pretty much take care of the mother. So pretty much you watch these white athletes pretty much celebrating. They don't be hollering out saying, I like to give thanks to my mama, and what's for my mama, I will never make up it. No, they don't do that shit. They pretty much talk about themselves and pretty much talk about their mother and their father. They never hold that top responsibility. And you know the fun thing about it, people? Especially the white athletes, they don't have to even do that. Because they know their responsibility is not taking care of their mama. They know their responsibility pretty much left up to the father. Their father pretty much take care of their mama. And if the mother is single, especially for the white people, especially if the mother is single, they pretty much know that the mother pretty much get that by themselves. What I mean, before the child get born in the world, talking about the white people, before their child get born in the world, they white mother make sure they have the necessities. Make sure they got the house, make sure they got the car, make sure they got everything laid out for their child. But the black community, the black people, is completely different. Pretty much, they relay all that responsibility on their sons. All that responsibility. No man in the house at all. No father. Nothing. It's just them by themselves. And pretty much they pass that responsibility to their sons, which is totally unfair to their sons. They pass their responsibility to their sons, and pretty much if their son, by some slim chance, talk about the black community, by some slim chance that he comes successful, now he's responsible for his mother. He's responsible for his mother. Make sure that his mother pretty much have the necessities. What I mean by necessities, make sure that their mother have the cars, the houses, and everything. They're constantly pretty much pass that responsibility on to their son, which is totally unfair. But the white players don't have that responsibility. Pretty much when they play in athletic sports, especially the professional pros like the NFL and like the NBA, they pretty much all to themselves. That's what it's pretty much all to themselves, and you can't pretty much you can't tell them nothing at all. But the black community, pretty much like the black community, pretty much if by some slim chance, like I say again, let me reiterate, by some slim chance, if their sons come successful, like the NBA or NFL, they pretty much pass that responsibility down to their sons, and their sons pretty much had to make sure that their mothers are okay. Make sure they buy their mother a house, the car, make sure their mother live the luxury lifestyle. Which, by the way, if their mother pick the right man, what I mean by picking the right man, and What I mean about the black community, if the mother, single mother, pick the right man, start having baby out of wedlock, then guess what? Then they have a man to take care of them and make sure to look out for them, make sure they actually have the necessities to actually to live pretty decent in life. That's what it is. To actually pretty much live decent in life. But no, it's not like that. It's not like that at all. It's not like that. Like I said, the black community pretty much put the women up in front. The women's are head of the household. The women's call the shots. And pretty much X the men out their equations. Let me tell you something. Especially the black community. The reason why the black community is doing bad, because pretty much their ethics and their moral is pretty much wrong. Everything 100% wrong. By you taking a man out that equation, pretty much your child success will be a slim chance to none. When I mean a slim chance to none, likely your child will join a gang, commit multiple crimes, because pretty much you can't keep that child in check. What I mean by that, when he turned 16, pretty much the mother lost control. The mother had no control. That's why it's very important to have a father there. Because pretty much when you have a father there, actually keep that child in line. And pretty much the child will follow behind the father. Like it or not, the child first role model is their mother and father. Fuck all that bullshit about pretty much look at the athlete and look at somebody else for a role model. The child first role model is their parents. Now if you got a mother and father, then they have the best of both worlds. It's called balance, people. Balance. So they won't have too much estrogen. They won't have too much testosterone. Everything remains in a balance. The black community, unfortunately, they don't look like that at all. They don't look like that. Everything is just went down the hell in a handbasket. Sad, but it's true. It is what it is. But before I end this live stream here, I'd like to give thanks. I'd like to give thanks to all my loyal subscribers that actually donate to my PayPal. Because of y'all guys, I could bring fresh new content on a regular basis. Thank y'all guys very much. And also I'd like to give thanks to all my new subscribers that join my channel as well. Leave your commentary in the video, because I do care to hear what my subscribers have to say. I respond to all types of commentary, good, bad, positive, or negative. And hit the like button. It's 2017. There's no need to be cheap with the like. Hit the like button. Alright, this is Quiet Storm Curtis here. Until the next time we meet again, guys. Later.